Hello, welcome back to IndigoSmokes Tarot. I am doing a reading for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Once again, as I've stated for all of my recent tarot videos, I'm doing a new layout. So I've divided one of my tarot decks into 5 different piles. Everything has already been shuffled and mixed and cleansed and all of that wonderful stuff. But anyways, I've divided one of my decks into 5 different piles. One pile is for Major Arcana, which is going to correlate with the overall energy, theme, or lesson of your life at the time of watching this reading, if it resonates, of course. The second pile is Pentacles. That's going to give insight into work, finances, and maybe domestic matters in regards to like family. The cups have to do with your spiritual and emotional life and possibly relationships, if that's something that is relevant to you at the time that you view this reading. And the swords are for your state of mind, any kind of ingoing, outgoing communication, whatever you're mulling over the heaviest. And the last pile is the wands, which is going to show me like your energy levels, the actions that you're taking or wanting to take, your goals, ambitions, things like that, where you are directing your energy and your actions and how your energy levels are. Okay, so once again, I've already shuffled and cleansed and prayed over all the decks. So we're just going to jump into it. All right, starting with the, let me move this one out of the way. So starting with the Major Arcana here. All right, what is the overall lesson, theme, or energy for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? What is the overall energy, theme, and lesson for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus at this time? This is a timeless reading, so whenever you click on it and it resonates, it's for you. What is the overall? Okay. The reversed moon. Okay, so possibly some clarity coming forward for you. Secrets, possibly for some. I heavily associate the reversed moon with gaining clarity. Okay, and once again, whether that's truth coming out, beginning to see situations or people for what they are. We're going to see. I'm going to clarify all of these, so don't worry. All right, Pentacles. What is the overall energy of the work, finances, and domestic life for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Divine insight and guidance for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Show me the overall energy for the finances, work, and domestic aspect of Aquarius in their life. We have the reverse Knight of Pentacles. It's also wanted to come out in the pre-shuffle. Alright, show me the overall energy for the spiritual, emotional, and relationship life of Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What is the overall energy of the spiritual and emotional life and the relationships of Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? One card. Divine insight and guidance for the spiritual, emotional, relationship life of Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Alright, the reverse Two of Cups. Okay, so maybe some tension, disharmony, or maybe even a separation with it in regards to a relationship that you hold close to your heart. Okay. If not that, sometimes the Two of Cups, it can refer to like, you know, an imbalance of the duality within yourself. Okay, well, we're gonna see. Show me the state of mind and any kind of ingoing or outgoing communication for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Divine insight and guidance for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Show me the mental state, the state of mind, the ingoing, outgoing communication for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Queen of Swords, okay. Alright. I like seeing the Queen of Swords in the upright typically, especially in regards to, you know, how your state of mind is at this time. I like this, Aquarius. It means you are thinking very clearly. Like I said, that reverse moon over here, it talks about a certain level of clarity when I say it in the reverse. I also see the Queen of Swords as someone who's very, very perceptive. She can see through to the heart of a situation. She's not necessarily being ruled by her emotions. very no nonsense, okay? Not willing to deal with any kind of, bullshit, okay? So the energy levels, the passions, goals, actions of Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Divine insight and guidance. Show me the overall energy for the energy levels, passions, ambitions, goals, and actions of Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Alright, we have the Four of Wands. Okay. Alright, Four of Wands has to do with community. It has to do with happiness, sometimes celebrations, or this is something that you are definitely trying to create here. All right, sometimes this Knight of Pentacles in your work life, finances, domestic life, when it's not talking about a lack of effort, it could be talking about overworking oneself. So we're going to see, going to clarify. Okay, this is the, I think it's Tarot Apocalypse or Apocalypsis. It's a really cool deck. But, all right. Divine insight, divine clarity, and guidance for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Why is the reverse moon here as the overall energy, lesson, and theme for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Clarify the reverse moon as the overall energy, lesson, and theme for Aquarius. There's too many cards. Can I get one card to clarify the reverse moon as the overall energy, lesson, and theme of Aquarius? It still gave me 3. Alright, so we have the reverse Prince of Cups, the reverse Page of Cups, and the Hierophant. Okay, so the reverse Prince and the reverse Page, this talks about a certain level of, I want to say, it's kind of like hurt feelings for me, dealing with some kind of emotional turmoil. Also, emotional turmoil and disappointment is largely what I think of with this, but also, like I was saying, with that clarity that I get with the reverse moon, once again, sometimes the reverse Prince of Cups, it can refer to dealing with a situation or a person that is not what it seemed, okay? Dealing with a certain level of inconsistency or unreliability in regards to a person or a situation, and maybe this has changed your perspective on said person or situation, okay? With the Hierophant here, it talks about, I want to say like the norm, like normal expectations, or something that is, I associate the Hierophant like with what you normally do, whatever that is for you. It's kind of like being disappointed with that. So maybe you took this is like a certain level of disappointment or emotional upset or anything along those lines in regards to something that is a part of your normal path, okay? I want to clarify a little bit further, but why is the Hierophant here? Alright, there's too many cards. But the reverse Ten of Pentacles, the High Priestess, and the Moon and the Upright wanted to come out. So once again, there's like an energy of either emotions that are needing to be reflected on, or once again, like, secrets or things not being what they appear to be. Why is the Hierophant here? Please clarify the Hierophant. Why is the Hierophant here with the reverse Page and Prince of Cups? Alright, the Four of Swords. Okay, so this symbolizes a need for reflection, a need for healing. Maybe retreating from a situation or needing to gain a certain level of recovery and clarity. Okay, what is this Four of Swords talking about? Is this emotional? What is this? What is the Four of Swords referring to with the Hierophant? Okay, Queen of Wands. Too many cards. Reverse Ace of Cups. Reverse Eight of Wands. Reverse Queen of Wands. Once again, reverse Ace of Cups. To me, that's sadness. Okay, those are obstacles to your emotional equilibrium. Reverse Eight of Wands, it talks about stalls, delays, things not moving accordingly to how you want it to be. You know, things may be slowing down, things may be being delayed. Reverse Queen of Wands, that's not really an energy that I like to see. I feel like she's definitely more so in her negative vibration with this. This is the Queen of Wands in reverse talks about someone who is operating out of like insecurities or jealousy. Someone whose emotions are like all over the place and they're not being channeled in the most conducive way. So, can I just get one card, please? Y'all are stressing me out. Why is the Four of Swords here with the Hierophant for Aquarius as the overall energy clarified? Y'all trying me right now. Just gave me four. Why is the Four of Swords here? What is this Four of Swords reflecting on or symbolizing? Reverse Fool, the Wheel, all gifted. So the Reverse Fool to me, once again, this deck is just going to continue to give me 3 when I ask for 1. So the Reverse Fool is, I see this also as a part of your energy, Aquarius, because this card is ruled by Uranus, which is one of your co-rulers of your sign. And when the Fool goes into the reverse, I see that as reckless or foolish action. Okay. The Wheel being here, it talks about a change in events, right? A change that is out of your control. Okay. The All Gifted card is something that is very personal to this deck. It talks about what it is that you have to offer to the world. Okay, your gifts, looking at the silver lining of who you are yourself. So you could definitely be in a space of retreating and healing and reflecting on the next cycle in your life and what within yourself you're wanting to tap into in this next phase or cycle of your life. Okay, because I definitely see that something here, once again, it upset you, it disappointed you, maybe it hurt you, or this is just a shift in how you are viewing a person or a situation. Okay. For some of you, this could definitely just be working through your own inner demons and trying to basically pull the light out of yourself and pull yourself out of a dark space. So I want to shuffle these, and then I want to clarify the pentacles for your work, career, finances, and domestic life. Alright, why is the reverse 9 of Pentacles here for the work, finances, and domestic life of Aquarius? Clarify the reverse 9 of Pentacles for Aquarius. Alright, we got the repeats again. So we have the reverse Ace of Cups here again, the reverse Eight of Wands again, and now we have the reverse King of Wands. Okay, so if I would have left that Queen of Wands in the reverse out, we would have counterparts here. So this could definitely have to do with, another person that is in your energy, okay? But with this clarifying the work, finances, and domestic aspect, I'm definitely seeing that either on a domestic level or a work level, take whichever resonates, that's where this disappointment or this delay could be coming from, okay? I see things that seem like they have either been delayed or things have definitely slowed down, possibly affecting your energy levels, okay? things could definitely be slow in the work arena or the financial arena, and this is definitely taking its toll on your energy. In regards to work, maybe for some of you, you could be dealing with maybe an overbearing energy at work that's kind of maybe disappointing you or suffocating you in some way. You feel like it's weighing on you or slowing you down, right? But definitely there could be a person or a situation in your work life or domestic life that's kind of, I want to say, suffocating or suppressing your energy and slowing down your momentum. Alright, why is the reverse Two of Cups here for the spiritual, emotional, and relationship life of Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? Alright, something flipped over here. Alright, so we have the reverse Chariot. Once again, this is talking about a slowing down, a halting of movement, or things just not really feeling like they're within your realm of control. Okay, so if this is talking about you on a spiritual, emotional level, definitely your emotions are out of whack. You're spiritually out of whack. Like, maybe you're feeling spiritually or emotionally lost at this time, and you're feeling like you need some direction. Other than that, once again, I'm seeing a halting or slowing down of energy here. All right, possibly because back to this Four of Swords, you needed to take some time out for yourself, just to heal, just to reflect, just to get your head on straight again. Why is the reversed Hierophant here? Right, this is also talking about a sense of once again, just not feeling successful somehow, not feeling able to move forward full force. Okay, either due to a relationship in your it looks like in your personal life, but this could be in your work life, like I said, because we do have an overbearing energy over here in your work life. But this could just be talking about, once again, your own lack of momentum here. Maybe even just overdoing it somehow. But if this is on a personal level, it just looks like there could be a relationship, whether that's romantic, friend, domestic, that has kind of zapped you of your direction, your focus, your emotional wherewithal. Okay. Not feeling victorious, not feeling like you can move forward in the way and with the speed that you're wanting to. All right. The Chariot energy is something where you really have to be focused, and you have to use all your willpower to move forward to get to where you're wanting to go. But when it's in the reverse, it's talking about a lack of that and a lack of experiencing that forward movement and that victory. So why is the reverse Hierophant here? I mean, that's the reverse Hierophant. Why is the reverse Chariot here? Why is the reverse Chariot? So if I said Hierophant while I was describing this card, just substitute it for me, my bad. But I think I said Chariot for the most part. Why is the reverse Chariot here for the reverse Two of Cups in the spiritual, emotional relationship life of Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Clarify the reverse Chariot for the spiritual, emotional relationship life of Aquarius. Too many, but we have counterparts again with the Queen of Swords, King of Swords, and now we have the Queen repeating. So like I said, definitely could be partnership stuff, business partnership or personal partnerships. Why is the reverse Chariot here for Aquarius in regards to spiritual life, emotional life, and relationships? Why is the reverse Chariot here? The reverse Nine of Wands, the Will, and the Fool again. So, I should have kept these out. Okay, so the reverse Nine of Wands, the Will, the Fool in reverse. I have a lot of reversals here. Okay, so definitely that shows blockages, that shows resistance, that shows a slowing down. So here we go. I'm trying to make sure you can see it. So once again, the Will here, it can symbolize things starting to or beginning to turn around in your favor, but this definitely talks about a change that is out of your control, a change that you may have to just go with the flow with. Okay, the reverse Nine of Wands, like I said, it talks about just being exhausted. Okay, the upright Nine of Wands is already someone who is wounded, who is tired, who doesn't, you know, feel like putting up any more of a fight, but they do anyway. So when it goes into the reverse, this is definitely an energy of just feeling like you want to tap out. And with the reverse Fool, if this isn't talking about some kind of reckless, impulsive action or foolish action, this is definitely talking about your faith wavering in whatever it is that you're doing, in whatever it is that is affecting you, whatever it is that is draining you of your energy, whatever has emotionally hurt you or disappointed you, whatever has slowed down your momentum. It's like it's shaking your faith in a way, and it's caused you to feel exhausted with whatever this person or situation or relationship is that is taking its toll on you. Okay. So, all right, why is the Wheel here for the emotional, spiritual, and relationship life of Aquarius? Empress reverse there. Okay. So far I feel like we have a lot of people here. The reverse Death card, the reverse Empress, like this is definitely this is clarifying the Wheel card that I was talking about. So for some of you, this is definitely a resistance to change. Like I said, there could be a need of having to go with the flow with whatever change is trying to happen, because the Wheel of Fortune talks about change that is unavoidable. Just the natural cycles of life is like trying to resist the seasons. You know, it's impossible because, you know, the season changes are inevitable, and possibly you're going through, or life is trying to shift and you're resisting it. It's like you're trying to resist the new season in your life. The reverse Death card, it talks about stagnation. Okay, being resistant to change. Okay, not evolving, not transforming, not wanting to. Okay, whether this is you or whether this is just symbolizing a situation that you're in that isn't evolving or changing beyond what it is, and possibly, you know, you could be realizing that, and this is what is causing your emotional disappointment and causing you to either want to or need to retreat. The Four of Swords over here, clarifying the overall energy. And with the reverse Empress, if this isn't talking about a person within your life that you may be in some kind of dynamic with, if this is a person, this is definitely someone who can, like I said earlier, I think I said smothering. The reverse Empress, when she's a person, she can definitely be someone who smothers, okay, who clings, okay. But if not that, this can definitely be, once again, like I said, with the reverse Fool, it can symbolize, you know, lower self-value, okay, not really valuing yourself, not really seeing your potential, not seeing your ability to be abundant. Okay, and possibly either someone that you're with or a situation that you're in is suffocating your ability to grow and evolve and be abundant and walk into a new season of your life without fighting it. Okay, Aquarius, you are a fixed sign, so it could definitely be you that's putting up this resistance to the change, or you could be dealing with someone who's taking on this energy as well. So far for signs, I have Scorpio, Taurus, Libra, and Leo. Okay, strong Pisces energy is here as well. But yes, the thing that screams at me the most when I look at this card combo is a lack of change, a resistance to change, and feeling suffocated or being suffocated in some way. Something here is hindering your ability to move forward. Okay, I don't know if this is you standing in your own way, Aquarius. I don't know if this is a work environment type of thing. I don't know if this is a personal relationship, but whatever it is, something here is needing to be adjusted. It's something here is needing to transform and evolve for your overall development and forward movement. Okay, it looks just like your energy just looks like it's been stuck, or it's just stuck right now and frustrated. Okay. Alrighty, why do we have the Queen of Swords here for the state of mind of Aquarius? Or ingoing, outgoing communication with Aquarius. Why is the Queen of Swords here for the state of mind and communications of Aquarius? Clarify, Queen of Swords for Aquarius, state of mind. Queen of Swords for the state of mind and communications with Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay, the reverse 10 of Wands. And once again, we have more resistance here. Goodness gracious. Okay, the reverse Hangman, the reverse 10 of Wands. I'm sorry. So let me put it like this so you guys can see. So we have the reverse Hangman, the reverse 10 of Wands. I've gotten the reverse Hangman in a couple of readings, you know, surprisingly, and in all of them, the message that screams the loudest is a refusal to surrender. Okay, being uncomfortable where you are, but still refusing to surrender to where life or where something is trying to take you. Okay, with all of these reversals in two different decks at that, is just, it screams blockages, it screams resistance. Okay, it's like life is trying to drag you forward because you're fighting tooth and nail to stay exactly where you are, or you're staying in a situation that just inhibits you, and it kind of just keeps you stuck in the mud, for the lack of a better way to put it. And the reverse 10 of Wands here, it kind of correlates with that 10 of Wands. It's an energy of just not having energy. Like, if it's not talking about you being stubborn, it's talking about your energy levels are so low and not feeling like you have it in you to put up a fight anymore. So for some of you, this is a situation that you're in, or an energy that you're in, where you're tapped out. You don't feel like you have it in you to do this, and yet you're still resisting the transformation of the situation, the transformation of your life, the transformation of you. You're resisting the surrendering and having to sacrifice something here, because the Hangman has to do with surrendering to the flow and sacrificing something for the greater good of the situation or yourself. And with the 10 of Wands, 9 of Wands in the reverse, once again, if that's not talking about you being stubborn, that is talking about feeling like you are ready to tap out. So for some of you, this is you. For others of you, you're in a situation that it just takes everything out of you. For some of you, there's something that you don't want to let go. And for some of you, there's a situation that doesn't want to let go of you. Whether that's in work, whether that's in personal relationships, or whether this is you putting up this fight within yourself. It's going to resonate differently for everybody. And for some of you, this Queen of Swords symbolizes trying to ice out your emotions, not reflect on them at all. For some of you, you're trying to ignore your emotions. For some of you, your emotions are screaming at you, and you're not trying to give it any play. All right. Why is the reverse Hangman, reverse 10 of Wands with the Queen of Swords for the state of mind and communications of Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Clarify the reverse Hangman, reverse 10 of Wands for the state of mind. Yep. 2 of Swords. Stalemate. You're either very, very indecisive, or you're intent on staying exactly where you are. Or you're in a situation that's just not moving forward or backward or anything. It's just resistant. Okay? So once again, if this isn't talking about a fight within yourself, of a choice, of some kind of indecision that you're needing to get through, this is talking about being in a situation where it's just a stalemate. Or you're taking on the energy of just staying, or of digging your heels in and staying right where you are. Like I said, it's going to resonate differently for all of you, but there's a strong energy of resistance and emotional imbalance that is here. For some of you that are trying to, like, you know, continue to put up this fight, the 2 of Swords can also talk about needing to just call a truce. Call a truce so that you can move forward. Call a truce so that you can just make the decision that you need to make. Call a truce to get yourself out of this stuck limbo energy. Because it looks like you're tired anyway. Like, honestly, I see resistance, but I also see tired. That's the repetitive energy that's here. Okay. And considering that your state of mind is the Queen of Swords, you really do have the ability to see through to the truth of the matter and use your ability of perception. Also, being the Aquarius or having the Aquarius energy, you have a certain level of claircognizance and foresight, you know, which is cool. But if you are throwing yourself out of balance by trying to ignore your emotions, that's only going to make you more frustrated. Why is the Four of Wands here? For the energy levels, the goals, actions of Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Why is the Four of Wands here? For the energy levels, actions, goals, passions of Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Lovers and Justice. So, once again, strong Libra energy. You could definitely be dealing with another air sign. Strong Libra, strong Gemini, strong Taurus, Scorpio, and Pisces. So, clarifying the Four of Wands is in regards to your actions, in regards to your energy levels, your ambitions, what it is that you're working towards. You definitely are working towards a certain level of, you know, stability and security and happiness in your life, aren't we all? For others, it's just symbolizing that you're dealing with some of you are strongly dealing with a personal relationship or a domestic situation. Okay? And it's taken over your reading for some of you. For others, so we have Justice here in the reverse lovers. The reverse lovers, once again, this could, if this isn't symbolizing a relationship, this is symbolizing this imbalance within you. Okay, it's like the masculine, feminine aspects within yourself are not being used effectively. They're not in balance. For others, this is a relationship, you know, there's some disharmony in that relationship, and then, like I said, it's taking over your reading, it's taking over your energy, it's suffocating you, it's halting you, it's slowing you down as far as your progress. Justice here is, it coincides with the Queen of Swords, talking about truth, balance, and fairness. Okay, cause and effect. So it looks like Aquarius, you're needing to reflect on what your truth is if you don't know already. What is your truth, and how does your reality live up to your truth? You know, are you living in integrity in regards to what you need and who you are? For some of you, you're not, and you're clinging to maybe something old or something that you've outgrown. There's a need to see to the truth of this situation, or see to the truth of a relationship, or seeing through to the truth of yourself, and making sure that your actions are in accordance to that truth. For example, let me see if I can think of one. It's like, okay, so let's say, so this won't just be like a romantic example. Let's take work for example. Aquarius is known for being, you know, the free spirit. It's known for being the rebel, the humanitarian, the one that always has to be different, has to be individual. It has to be an individual and wants to be unconventional. So let's say the stereotypical Aquarius energy would not be able to work a 9-to-5 job. So that would mean that you're living out of integrity with who you really are and what your truth really is. So if you're someone who is naturally rebellious, unconventional, innovative, someone who wants to create their own lane, create their own job, that personality would be out of integrity if it's working a 9-to-5 or a conventional job, even if it's not a 9-to-5. So let's say it's not a 9-to-5 job, but it's the graveyard shift. That's still not in alignment with what it is that you're wanting to do. If you're wanting to be an innovator unless you're working a graveyard shift on your own terms and in your own field that you want, it's still out of integrity, because that's not your truth. That's not who you are and what you want at your core. You know, and I feel like this is automatically easy to understand in regards to the context of personal relationships. So let's say, once again, you could just be in a relationship that you've outgrown, and either you are in a situation or relationship that's clinging on to you, or you're resisting the need to either sacrifice the situation, or you're resisting the need to allow the situation to transform. Because we have the Wheel of Fortune here once again in the relationship, spiritual, emotional sector, where it's like there's a certain level of change that is inevitable here, and you're putting up a fight, or you're with someone who's putting up this fight, and like I said, it's taking its toll on your energy. So for some of you, this reverse lover is talking about an internal imbalance between your masculine, feminine side, or you and your higher self. You know, for others, this is talking about a literal relationship that is full of imbalance and disharmony, and it's needing to be balanced back out with truth and fairness. And then for others of you, this is just, you know, a general situation that's weighing very, very heavily on your energy, because the situation that you're in isn't balanced. You know, sometimes the reverse lover, it can talk about disharmony in regards to give and take. So let me see, why is the reverse lovers here with the Justice card, with the Four of Wands for Aquarius and their energy, passions, goals, and actions? And then we have the World. So once again, this is a card talking about cycles. We officially have, other than the Tower, we have all of the we have all of the change cards here. So we have the Death card, we have the Wheel of Fortune, and we have the World. All of which talk about endings, beginnings, cycles changing, the inevitability of change. Okay, so there's something here in your life or within yourself, relationship, work, internal world, something here, there's something that's trying to leave. There's something that you're needing to wrap up, because it's time to do something new. It's time to elevate. Maybe this is a situation that you're in where you've done it all already. Once again, outgrowing. So there's definitely something here that you've outgrown, or there's something here that's just not in alignment for you anymore. You're needing to close a chapter, close a cycle. Even if it's not the ending of said relationship or the ending of said situation, it's definitely time for it to change its form. Okay? So that you can achieve this this happiness, this security and stability with this Four of Wands. Because the Four of Wands talks about, once again, home. It talks about celebrations. It's a very happy period. But these cards right here don't look happy. So obviously this Four of Wands is one of your goals. Whether it's a literal, whether you're trying to get a new house, whether you're just trying to create this energy within your relationship or relationships, or whether you're just trying to be in situations that resemble the stability, the happiness, and the security of the Four of Wands, however it applies. This is in your goal or energy sector. You know, it looks like these are the actions you're trying to take. And in order to do that, back to this Justice card and this Lovers card in the reverse, the only way that you're going to be able to do that is if you're acting out of your truth, if you are balanced, if you're in a balanced situation, if you're balanced within yourself. Certain things you have to wrap up. You know, like I said, if it's not the ending of said relationship or situation, then it's definitely time for something here to change its form, because like I said, it looks like here you're being stagnated either by this relationship or situation or by your own self, because like I said, Aquarius, you are a fixed sign. you know, you only like change when you're the one that's doing it. Alright, we also have 44 here. We have 33. Those are angel numbers you can maybe look into for further guidance. But we have 444, 33. Actually 333 now that I'm looking closer. Alright. So, Oracle card time. Do we have any more insights, guidance, or messages for the collective of Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Serendipity, bright new prospects are on the horizon. Right? There are a lot. One, she looks like she has butterfly wings. The moon is here, once again symbolizing change cycles. And then we have butterflies all around her. So once again, that's an energy of change and transformation needing to happen. Bottom of the deck. The gate. A barrier keeps you from your goal. Like I said, something's halting you, slowing you down, stopping you, smothering you, suffocating you, whichever adjective fits. Do we have any more guidance, advice, insights, divine guidance, divine insights, divine advice for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Adversity. I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. Bottom of the deck is love. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. Alright, any more insights? Any more divine guidance or insights for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Oh, how dare you. Alright, so these two are the ones that flip those. I'll take those. Alright, the fourth house, roots in Leo, I will. Okay. The fourth house, that governs, once again, like a domestic life, you know, your private life. Okay, like I said, so for a lot of you, this has to do with a situation or relationship within your private life that you're needing to balance, change, or let go of. Okay, enter a new season. Okay, for some of you with the Empress here, this could have to do with your mother. For others, the fourth house and Leo together, this is definitely, I see Leo as like confidence. I see it as courage. Leo is also your opposite sign, Aquarius. Okay, so maybe you're needing to tap into some Leo traits here. Okay, or you could be dealing with Leo. But Leo is all about courage. It's about operating from the heart, you know, creativity, strength, confidence, directing your will. Leo is I will. How are you directing your will? Any more guidance, divine insight and guidance for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? beliefs come true. Your beliefs create your reality. Recognize and change emotions. Reprogram your subconscious mind. The moon card correlates. Over here is the overall energy. It correlates with the subconscious. Okay, so like I said, for some of you, you're just working through some internal things, you know, working through maybe some subconscious patterns that you didn't even realize you had. And that could be what you're clinging to. That could be what's causing you to be resistant. Subconscious behaviors that maybe you're not even aware of, that you're needing to, once again, get into this Four of Swords energy and reflect on. Meditate, journal, however you know, get in touch with your inner self or your higher self. Okay, what you believe on a subconscious level is normally what happens and plays out within your life and your reality. Your subconscious governs 95% of your actions and 95% of your life. Your conscious mind only governs maybe 5% of that. Visualization, affirmation. So these are both things that help to retrain your subconscious mind. All right. And this is what you could be needing to do when you are in this Four of Swords. Reflection, meditation, resting, healing, rejuvenating yourself, rejuvenating your mental, healing your mind. Okay, see yourself achieving the highest possible outcome, experience filling in details, manifesting habits in present tense in a present life, believable to you. Okay, so maybe listen to some subliminals, do some visualizations, vision boards, whatever resonates with you. But I strongly recommend finding subliminals that work for you. It really helps you to circumvent your conscious mind. Your conscious mind will put up a fight towards things that it knows are not a part of your reality. Your conscious mind is what tells you you can't do something, but your subconscious mind will believe whatever you tell it. And if you're listening to subliminals, like I said, you can go around your conscious mind and directly program your subconscious. So for some of you, that's what you need to do here, so that you don't hold yourself back, or so that you don't attract relationships and situations that hold you back to an old version of yourself, or something that's not working for you anymore. Do we have any closing messages for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Divine insight, advice, guidance for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Alright, two of these are looking for personality traits. Honestly, I don't like these cards. Escape artists, may sabotage or end something to avoid hurt. Afraid to be loved, still looking, don't run when it gets real or hard. Funny, great personality, compatible, resonance, connections, sunny light, interactions. Okay, so maybe just needing to, you know, attract, once again, better situations, better people. But also, if this is you, Aquarius, I think this also showed up for Pisces. Aquarius is known for, you know, a lot of the time not wanting to deal with emotions. So if that's something that you do, that's something that's, once again, that's a subconscious thing you're needing to work through. Personality traits is just you. This is the Sun energy as well. So once again, you could be dealing with the Leo somehow, or you could be needing to tap into some Leo energy to balance out whatever this imbalance is within yourself or within your life. Alright, bottom of the deck, we have taking a break. Alright, going back to this Four of Swords. Four of Swords symbolizes taking a break. So, not necessarily a breakup. Take time apart, allow for new perspectives, center yourself and meditate. I'm not making this up. Oh, and then this wanted to pop out, so I guess I'll read it. Lingering trust issues from past hurts, fear from past hurts. Love can't get through that wall, forgive and let go. Go figure. Alrighty, so I believe that is enough oracle cards for your guidance, for your advice. Like I said in one of my previous readings, I try to give as many advice or guidance cards after the tarot reading, especially when I see a lot of reversals, and a lot of your cards are reversed in this reading, even though they are balanced. They were balanced when they were when I was shuffling them. So that's like, I don't want, that's kind of a red flag for me. So that always makes me want to leave and close with a lot of advice and extra guidance to help you navigate the difficulties and the obstacles that reversals symbolize for me as a reader. So I hope that this was a helpful, insightful, and encouraging reading for you, Aquarius. Until my next video, I will see you sooner rather than later. Thank you so much for watching, and bye.